Hello everybody, Stagger here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make windows for your tour vehicle right here, because they don't have windows in them, as you can see. So I'm going to be putting some windows into them. And you can do this with any other project, like if you're building a little house or something, and you can do this way too. Now I do want to show this really quick. So this is Nedry's Jeep, and there's another way you can make windows if you don't have plastic variable is you can use a paper bag like this right here, a little lunch bag, and you can cut the material out, and that's what I use for this here, just because, you know, this is the fabric plastic that this Jeep top kind of has, so I wanted to match that with them to kind of get that same kind of look. So you can see how that looks, and it slips just right over Nedry's car, and now it's all encased, and he can stay dry from the rain that's outside, so he's all nice and taken care of. So we're going to do the same thing with the vehicle here. Now, originally I tried unscrewing these screws here, those ones and these ones, which this part did come out a little bit, but these are little tabs that lock in place here, and no matter what I did to try to move these, it wasn't happening, so I couldn't lift this up. But then I found out that these are just kind of clipped in there, so I was able to wiggle it and just unclip them, which is a very easy way to get the doors out to do this. And so how to really make these, because I have them all cut out already, as you can see here. So I have two for this one. I gotta figure out which one I want to use. Is simply, again, the garbage bag, or you can use plastic, which I use just this spring mix. Top cover after the box was empty of all the greens from it. Eat your vegetables, helps keep away scurvy. But yeah, so I just cut the parts that didn't have any wording or anything on it, and then I washed it first, cleaned it up, get all the smears and everything off it, and then I went to cut them out. And so these are kind of my failed cuts right here. As you can see, I did a numerous failed cuts. Now I also made some for tracing, so what I would do is I would take one of the windows and taking this, and you can see that it fits in there pretty snug. You can see from that side that it's nice and in there. Yeah, pretty nice. So again, what I would do is I'll just kind of show you how this works. What I would do, let's see, I don't have much to show, but kind of like that, and then I would take my marker and I would trace an outline, something like this, then that, then like that, so kind of like that, you see that? And then I would cut around on the inside of that, making sure there's no black hanging out there. So I would cut on the inside, keeping close to the black line, as close as I can to that, and I'm cutting it out and getting them all ready to go. But that's how that works. And again, a few failed attempts, and this was my tracer for the front. But yep, got them eventually, and they have been all cut out. And what I'm going to be used to gluing these in is a hot glue gun. That's what I use for Nedry's windows as well. And it doesn't need a lot of hot glue, just down here and right here maybe. I'm not going to put any up here or over here. There's no room over there. But it doesn't need a lot. The plastic holds its place pretty good. And so yeah, it's pretty simple. These are just going to be taken, and I think it's the right one. Yeah, just slipped in right there, and a little bit of hot glue there, a little bit there. I might do a little slip on the top, but I don't know. I definitely don't want any glue spilling over, you know, so you don't see it. But just a little bit there, and maybe it's too small up there, so I probably won't do any there, but just here definitely. And I think that would be all I need to do. So it doesn't need to be super, you know, it'll be good enough. And I can still open the doors and everything once it's done. So I'm going to go ahead and do this off camera, because it's going to be way easier for me to see what I'm doing without the camera in my way, because I'll be like, But after I get that all done, we'll see the end results. And there we go. The windows are all in. Look at that. Nice and in there. So what I ended up doing was, before I put the window down, I put a little hot glue on the bottom, a little bit on the top areas, and then I just pushed it down on there. And then to add a little bit of extra strength, I did put a little extra super glue on the outside, at the areas, just to kind of help hold it in there a little bit better. And so that's it. Look at that. That looks pretty good. Yeah, you can get the nice windows looking there. And I do want to show that you can do this as well. If you take like one of the windows, you could cut out and make the window look like it's broken. So you can do some cuts like this, just cut it around, and now you have a nice broken window right there. So you could take this and put it in there like that, and that kind of shows you kind of like a broken window. Not sure you want to do it with this particular vehicle, but you could do it with, you know, anything else you want to build. Like if you're building like a little Lost World setting, you could cut out some broken glass windows there. But this is what, you know, this is good for now. And you can follow the same principle with the lunch bag, the sandwich bag here. You just, you know, I prefer you use a piece of paper or something to draw your outline. Or you can just simply use this too, and you can cut, what I like to do is cut this up so it's nice and big so I can unfold it, and then you can trace the shape that you need with your marker. I use this, but you can use something else, but this works pretty good. And so you just do your tracing, cut it out, and you can do the same glue setup if you don't have any plastic available. But that's another option. So now let's pop the doors back in here on the tool or the vehicle, and these are just clipped right in there. Do kind of wiggle them when you pop them off, but we'll just pop them back on. There we go. There's the front door. Then we'll pop this one on. Boop, beep, and boop. And to take off the doors, if you want to do this, now the reason why I took them off is because it is kind of difficult to get in there, you know, at this angle. So you just take the door and kind of just wiggle it. Just take a little bit of force, but just pop off. Not too difficult, it just comes right out, and it's not too bad. As long as you don't do it over and over again, it shouldn't cause any problems long term. But just to do this little project, it works, and then you can just close the doors, and look at that, it's got all the windows. I like it, that looks nice, look at that. And let's see if I can open this without using the windows, because that's how you normally do it. Let's see if I don't. Yeah, there we go. So you just open it from the top, like so. Boom. And then just have to do it on the other side. There we go. Just make sure your nails are just a slightly bit long. Do not have to be too long. But, yeah, this one's a little bit longer, so to get it in there. But, yeah, so there we go. And now we can just take everybody. We can put the night vision binoculars underneath the seat. We can take all the characters and we can just get them all in here. And there we go. Everybody's inside the tour vehicle. Now I do want to get another one of these just so I can have, you know, the two vehicles and everybody separate. Though I have seen this one up here. Here's an image of it. The one that gets battle damage on it. I want to get that one for the vehicle that the kids are in with Gennaro. So I'll probably save off getting another one of these particular versions until I get that one. That way I don't really get two. But yeah, so that is how you can make your tour vehicle and give it some nice windows, some nice glass windows there. And I think that looks really darn good. I like how it turned out, and yeah, so that's just a little helpful little project if you feel like doing that and making your vehicle look even better than it already is. So that has been that, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you on the next video. Until then, have a great day, and goodbye, everybody.